Oasis Incubator Online. Title: The Power of Systemic Thinking, Transforming Problems into Opportunities. Join us on a journey towards a new way of thinking. Discover how the power of systemic thinking can transform everyday challenges into extraordinary opportunities. Get ready to explore the hidden interconnections that govern our world and learn how to address problems from a holistic perspective. We have a problem. In this image, we can see the diversity of life that the bird feeder has attracted. From the colorful birds to the agile squirrels and curious mice, each plays its part in the ecosystem of the narrator's garden. Abstract. Join us as we delve into how systemic thinking can illuminate our path to a brighter future. Through this story, we unravel the invisible threads that weave our reality, inviting you to adopt a mindset that transcends the individual and embraces the complexity of the whole. Introduction. At the outset of our journey, we confront the reality of everyday problems. But what if I told you that every problem is simply a disguised opportunity? In this introduction, we invite you to open your mind to new perspectives and embrace the transformative power of systemic thinking. At this crucial juncture, we encounter the uncertainty of not knowing exactly what problem we are facing. Through the serene scene of a pleasant breakfast, we delve into reflection on the nature of the challenges that often confront us in everyday life. In this unexpected turn, reality clashes with our expectations. The morning peace is disrupted by the demands of daily life, reminding us that problems often come disguised as the most mundane tasks. At this moment of introspection, the protagonist reflects on the circumstances that led him to this point. Everyday frustration emerges as a constant companion, overshadowing the peace and serenity of the simplest moments. At this point, the narrator reflects on the positive impact that watching the birds during breakfast has had on his mood. This connection with nature becomes a ray of light amidst everyday frustration. The decision to build a bird feeder arises from the hope of increasing the presence of these charming creatures and, with them, the morning happiness of the narrator. However, he will soon discover that things don't always go as planned. As the situation unfolded, the narrator observes with satisfaction how the bird feeder fulfills its initial purpose, attracting more birds and improving his morning breakfasts. However, he will soon realize that every action triggers a series of unexpected consequences. The narrator acknowledges the positive effect of having more birds at the feeder, which enhances the overall appearance of the garden. However, as he will soon discover, even the best intentions can lead to unexpected outcomes. The narrator observes with delight how the enhancement in the garden's appearance not only attracts more birds to the feeder but also enriches the experience of his breakfast. This unexpected discovery highlights the complexity of interactions in the natural environment. The increase in the number of birds at the feeder brings new responsibilities, such as sourcing bird seed. The narrator faces the reality of having to plan and budget to meet the needs of his new garden visitors. The ongoing need to buy bird seed results in unexpected expenses that contribute to the narrator's frustration. This situation contrasts with his initial expectations and negatively affects the experience of his breakfast, generating feelings of disappointment and concern. The increase in the number of birds at the feeder results in more spillage of bird seed, which amplifies the need to buy more seed and increases the narrator's frustration. This situation seems to worsen with each step, leading the narrator into a vicious circle of problems. The narrator reflects on an unforeseen consequence of having a bird feeder: the attraction of squirrels. This new situation presents additional challenges that the narrator had not initially considered, adding another layer of complexity to his problem. Squirrels become a source of conflict by chasing away birds from the feeder, affecting the narrator's breakfast experience. This situation raises the question of whether the presence of squirrels is a nuisance or an additional attraction in the narrator's garden. Squirrels become an additional concern as they increase the need to buy more bird seed. In addition to eating, they also create spillage and don't take care to clean up after themselves, adding more financial pressure on the narrator. This situation raises the possibility that purchasing bird seed may deplete the budget allocated for breakfast. The issue of bird seed spillage not only attracts squirrels but also rodents, further complicating the situation for the narrator. Dealing with this new concern increases his frustration, adding another layer of difficulty to his already complicated problem. The bird seed spillage, over time, leads to the growth of unsightly substances, prompting the narrator's wife to ask him to clean up today. This final request adds additional pressure on the narrator, who now faces the task of resolving the problem he initiated. Birds like feeder may leave bird poop everywhere they fly over, which is usually very unsightly and quite difficult to remove. Just one more thing to add to the frustration. So where is the problem really? As this course unfolds, you're likely to find that the problem isn't where you first expected it to be, which actually will be a good thing. Conclusion. At the end of this journey, the narrator reflects on the lessons learned. He acknowledges that problems seldom arise in isolation and that simple solutions can have unforeseen ramifications. However, this deeper understanding of the nature of problems offers the possibility of turning challenges into opportunities for growth and learning. Connect with us. We're here for you. Thank you for your interest in Oasis Incubator Online. We are here to assist you with whatever you need. Feel free to reach out to us for more information, to answer your questions, or to discuss how we can collaborate. Here are our contact details.